It's just like, yay, there's dunes. No one else cares.
It's a national park now.
Yippee! Mike, what do you do?
I'm a civil engineer. I design roads, roundabouts, highways.
Bridges.
All the traffic cones you see set up everywhere that people want to run over.
Yeah, thanks for the stroads and car infrastructure, non-walkability, and
hey, no. Complete streets is a real thing. Complete streets.
Thanks for making society worse.
Sidewalks.
What do you
accessibility.
Yeah, sidewalks on the side of a highway. That's wonderful.
Hey.
So, what do you making everyone's lives worse?
145.
Of course, that's what we reward. Okay.
Someone has to do it.
Make lives worse? Of
Poop
course.
flows downhill, okay? That's because of us. Not me, but people in my profession.
Yeah, shave the top of your head. It's time. What do you...
Trust me, I know.
What hits your account on a monthly basis?
It's like $14.70 bi-weekly, so...
Okay, very good. Very good. Now, the guy who's very clearly excited to be on this show.
Wow.
What do you make per paycheck per month?
Paycheck bi-weekly, it's like $3,800.
Really? That's every other week, 38? Yeah. I mean, you guys are making a killing for this area.
We know.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's part
confident.
Of the problem.
Well, I'm going to let you know, you're on this show, meaning you're not doing well. So I'm glad you know you make money. Why the is it together when the ultimatum is that she will leave and you're not getting your shit together, guy?
It was, I'm going to stop spending money on credit cards and we'll work on paying it off.
Yeah, well,
which we have.
That was the ultimatum?
That was the agreement.
You haven't. No one comes on the show who has.
We've stopped using credit cards other than what she knows we use them for. We use them for...
That's what she's okay with? You said ultimatum?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I told
She knows it's not going to go away overnight.
It's a process, for sure.
It's a process that with your income situation, you could immediately take control more than basically any other people. Why is it a process that we just have to wait and be extra comfortable when you're making a killing? How long have we been making a killing?
A couple of years.
Then why can't we flick the switch? I don't understand. Because even if you only spend 30% of your income on fun in like the 50, 30, 20 for an example, and we were putting a shit ton towards debt, not even 20%, even 10% on fun, you guys are living a better life than many, many, many Americans. I don't understand why you can't do the slightest sacrifice.
We have.
We have. What is this spending. I have? Why do we keep saying, okay, we've stopped spending? Yeah, we've stopped spending.
We've stopped spending on credit cards.
Okay, but that's not what makes the difference, asshole. That's not what makes the difference. Unknown shopping, that was like $2,000.
Everything on a credit card.
That was $2,000.
And then whatever money I had coming in just would all get applied to the credit card.
Okay, it didn't happen. That's why we're in debt.
No, it did happen. But then if that
did happen, we wouldn't be struggling.
If I spent more in that month than I made, then I'd be in a little bit more debt. And if I spent less than I made, then I would go down.
Then that process is completely broken. That makes no sense.
Yeah, because I was spending more than I was actually making.
Okay, was. Let's see how that was. So we know what comes in, what hits the account on a monthly basis. What is it like? $10,000. Very good. What was your outflow last month? Because it was. Of course.
Probably all of it.
Then how can you say was?
It was
you can't tell me was if you don't know what your outflow was, guy.
It was probably all of it.
It was probably all of it? Great.
Yeah,
what a number. That's a great number. It's the best number I've ever heard in my life. What do you think went out?
Out, including debt payments, probably $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
I would say like $11,000.
Okay, $13,625.15. Add it up to the penny. Was? You don't know what was. You've never heard of the word was. What do you mean was? You weren't doing that. It's happening now.
That's interest payments too, right?
Yes, it's everything. It is outflow.
Yeah, and the interest is killing us.
Yeah, the interest is killing you. You not putting money towards the balance that accrues interest is killing you because you're putting it all towards bullshit, which is killing you. You are killing you.
Yeah, I mean, you've been in debt.
Past me killed us.
Well, I mean, you've been in debt since you were 18.
Like, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Thank you.
And I paid it off, and then I got more debt.
It doesn't matter, but
the
mortgage itself, $132. So,
part of the mortgage.
There's a second mortgage because we're broken, but yes. But that's only 41.
It's certainly not.
We want to put it back together and make it one mortgage again. I want to put it back together.
Even still, doesn't even account for half of the debt we are in. In fact, bad debt alone, It's $110,000 plus an additional debt that's not accruing interest, but is still horrendous. The mortgage itself only accounts for, what is that? $180,000, $170,000?
Yeah, like a third of the debt is the mortgage.
That's really bad. So why the did you get married to this instead of putting your foot down? I know that foot stomps.
Well, I don't think she really knew about the extent of it.
You got married before knowing the extent.
No, I knew the extent. I just figured that we would figure it out when we got married and
we
work on it
that
together. And, you know.
That doesn't really make sense, though. Why would you want to commit to that in a legal basis? Well, like, wouldn't you want to see the progress? Wouldn't you want to see the working on it before we got all together? Because now if there's any, it changes state by state, but with shared assets, sometimes you have to settle debts and it gets very messy if a death were to happen. Thousands on bullshit. This was the most recent month. Thousands still being spent on credit cards when they're not going down. What the was the point of that last minute and a half when it literally doesn't line up with reality? Do you either just not know what reality is and you don't know what he's doing and you're just listening to his positive words?
No,
Are you blind to the world? Because it is not going anywhere.
I think
this is a fat stack of debt.
A lot of the spending, too, I think came from, we did just take a honeymoon. So there was some spending from that.
So that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'll get paid eventually.
Why? See,
Says
you
who?
sound like me.
Is that good?
No. But I mean, we
You're
wanted,
the one. I'm
we
so
wanted to
confused.
take the trip.
Hey, shut the fuck up. You're the one who put the ultimatum down.
So
You're the one who put the ultimatum down. But you're
Yes.
starting to sound like the guy you had to put the ultimatum against.
So
Hey, you guys love saying so. Can you answer the question I gave?
So we had money set aside.
So
we had money set aside.
Very good. So is she going to
a lot of that
answer? Is
spending
she going to answer
money.
the question I gave, or are you just going to keep rambling?
No, I'm going to answer.
It
lot of
was
that-
a question to her. Do you not know how words work?
Okay. We had money set aside.
Doesn't matter. My question was, you had to put the ultimatum down because of his behavior, but now you're starting to sound like him. That should be dramatically worrying. You're falling down the same rabbit hole he's fallen down for the last decade and a half of his life, 2 decades almost, that has led him to borderline financial collapse. Listen, the highest earners on the show end up
You're the
often
guy
doing-
that's confident because you think you're loud, meaning loud is right, when you have no idea what
I am.
you're talking about, just because you're autistic and weird. Shut
This
up.
is true.
We know. Doesn't make you right, dude. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You sit here and you say the things that look good on camera, but I have all the evidence right here that shows you are fucked. And you're continuing the behavior that is and you're sucking her down with you. And it makes no sense. She's blind to it out of love or ignorance. I don't even know. I really don't. It makes no sense that you are okay with it. You're the one that gave the ultimatum. Make that make sense. It still doesn't. It really doesn't.
I don't think I'm okay with it. It just,
Everything you just said suggested so.
if I sit here and I cut everything out and it's
Going from $4,000 to $1,000 a month is still not cutting it out, and it's spending more fund money than most Americans get to on a monthly basis. What privileged people are you? It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know what all of that was. And I don't know if it was all even like me or if it was him, because our accounts are separate. So I don't know. But if I think about it all the time, it just is really overwhelming. And I kind of.
Wah. Cry. It's
live life up,
numbers.
and then you
Put
travel
it
to
into
Austin,
you live life up here. Most guests come here. They fly in the night before. They immediately go to sleep in the hotel, wake up, come to the office, film, and leave because they don't have money. You guys are coming here because you make high income and blowing it all, but you're in worse debt than most people that come on this show. And you're falling down this. Again, you are the one who put the ultimatum down, but you're just going with this.
Well,
You're
we're
an
only.
enabler, or you don't give a fuck. I can't tell which one it is.
Well, I mean, like she said, she likes to travel and she likes to do these things. So like, I feel like
I like to do a lot of shit. Doesn't mean I get to do it on every day. What? That doesn't make sense. If I did what I liked, I would be eating fast food every day and gaining back everything I lost last year and getting even fatter. If I did everything I liked, I would be I'd be destroyed. If I did everything I liked, I'd probably have AIDS at this point. Don't. Like just because we like it is not a valid excuse.
I mean-
guys. I'm so confused. You're the only ones on this show in a long time that just thinks it's okay to have this because you like it. And it's because you come from high income earning situations and you guys are privileged, motherfuckers.
Well, I
It's
feel
kinda
like
disgusting. You're
we've put
spoiled in
ourselves in
life.
high income situations. I don't think we were just given high income situations.
But because you have it, you are beyond privileged, thinking you deserve to do things because you like it.
Sure, because we can.
No, but you can't. That's the thing is you can't. We're in a debt situation of which she put her foot down and you're willing to let her leave?
No.
How is that acceptable? You who put the ultimatum down, you're okay with not knowing where the money goes? How can you put an ultimatum down and not even have any kind of insight into if it's being followed or not?
I assume it goes.
Oh, you assume. We
yeah,
put an ultimatum down, then we assume. It's an interesting strategy.
It's just hard because of our accounts being separate. It's
Well,
hard
that's
to
where you
know-
advocate for them not being separate, and that's why she's
But
resentful that
Well,
they're
to be
separate.
fair,
If
to be
they
fair,
were- but-
I set up a Monarch account specifically so she could see all the accounts and what goes in and out every month.
But Monarch doesn't work
I
because
know.
you have to
They don't always
constantly update
It doesn't work very well.
the
Exactly. Monarch doesn't work very
yeah.
well.
It just is hard because you have to sync all of the accounts regularly. Otherwise, you can't see where that money is going and see what's in the account.
Well,
So
maybe
I
you
don't
guys
want a
should-
joint account right now because of all of the payments that come out, all of the debt payments, that it's hard to track
How much we have to spend.
like anything else.
Get a joint account and put all the debt payments out of that account. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's not very difficult. What are we talking about here?
I think there's also fear that the money that I
What are you
have.
not afraid of? You're overwhelmed by everything.
So I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But the money that's left over in the account after the payments come out, from my account specifically, I do fear that he would spend it or that
More
it just
fear.
wouldn't be there.
Okay, if that is a fear you have, why the fuck are you with him? You not get how that works? Did you not hear what you just said? You're afraid if all of your money goes into a joint account that he will just spend it all and it will be gone. Why the fuck are you with him? Why have we signed the
I
contract?
offered help and you're like,
If
no, I got
that
it.
is-
Yeah.
You are a very independent person.
I am a hyper independent person.
Oh, they're in love, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So cute. But he doesn't even feel like you guys are in a bad spot, and he told the producers.
I don't necessarily.
You're objectively
it's
in a bad spot,
but I don't
and
feel like
that's what we're gonna be with.
it's not like do or die. Like we're not on the verge of
It's kind of
bankruptcy.
do or
But
die.
it could be.
Yeah,
I mean,
when
it
you're-
could be.
You're not in do or die until you're at do or die. You are
Yeah.
ramping up right next to it, though. You could be
Yeah,
there.
I know it's pretty bad.
You could be there with a moment of budget cuts and whatever. Say we're in a recession. All of a sudden, tax revenue goes down for the city or state or whatever municipality pays you. Layoffs. Wee woo. You know, shit happens all the time. Same with you. All it takes is one. Says everyone before they got laid off. Listen,
Hey, recessions. What does the government do during a recession? They pump money into the economy through infrastructure spending.
sure. Depending who are you being funded by? City, state, county,
Combination
federal.
of federal and state.
Okay, you might be okay depending.
Yeah.
You might be okay depending. But listen, you can't just say no layoffs have ever happened.
Sure.
Like the federal government was the highest laid off sector last year.
We have a 401k. Just take a hardship loan out if it comes to it.
That's we're not on the edge of death,
Yeah.
but that's something
And there's
we're
equity in the
immediately
house,
considering.
like-
yeah, why not have an emergency fund? Of course. Well, just take a loan from our 401k.
I would say we did have a small
Wait, loan
emergency
from your
fund.
401k. Loan from your 401k after you get laid off immediately becomes due anyway.